So I'm going to narrate to you the brief history of Ntenako. And in this history, I will divide the history into 6 parts or 6 chapters. Chapter 1 will be the origins of Ntenako. Chapter 2, the making of chiefs in Ntenako. Chapter 3, the customary court representation. Chapter 4, the death of Mfo Arayogmanyo. Chapter 5, Epe and Etogobi. You will soon understand why I put this. And chapter 6, the exchange of regency in Ntenako. And probably chapter 7 could be the conclusion. Chapter 1, the origins of Ntenako. Ntenako is a town in Oyumojok subdivision, Manyu division, Southwest Province, in the Republic of Cameroon. It has 11 quarters: Eyang, Boyong, Bondip, Boashu, Bobiti, Botambi, Botabi, Barak, Bomanyi, and Baru. Ntenako people came from Obangatachem, running from the Mpomanku wars, and settled at the Baku farms, Ayugoba, down below the valley. Therein they met the Nchang people, their western neighbors, who were already residing and who had already settled there. The Nchang people themselves, they came from Old Town to drive them away. They forced the Ntenako people to go uphill. Tenyanko, ask him to climb, which was a translation. Tenyanko, ask him to climb. So from there, Ntenako got its name, Ntenako. Tenyanko. Once they reached there, they were led by a powerful man called Tanyimbi. And once they reached the present land of Ntenako, the Eyang people remained at Ntenesa. That is Eyang, currently called Eyang. Before it was called Ntenesa. Patabe Kambang lived in the land just after Egbaya, before Bakwo. He went and brought other Ntenako people too to the village, and he called the place Ebebarak. Boarembo were in Ebebarak until they moved to the town of Ntenako and called their own quarter Bondip. The others refused to leave Ebebarak and remained there in Ebebarak. They called themselves Barak. Many of Ntenako men married Mpot and Funi, their eastern neighbors. As a result, the village was bilingual with Ejagam and Kenyan. Consequently, children born and bred in Ntenako grew up speaking both Kenyan and Ejagam as their first languages. Many of the children born from these mixed marriages went back to their maternal villages to remarry. For example, Taborebot came from Port. He was the lone child of his mother. When his father died, because he did not have siblings, the wife could not inherit his property, talk less of his land. She returned to Port with her child. After some time, Tabena Yogotang, the family head of her husband's birthplace, decided to go and fetch for her brother's child and wife, because he wanted his brother's son to have a place to have the name. He did not want the child to live in another village. That is how Taborebot's family came back to Ntenako. Taben gave them a portion of his land for settlement. Despite this migration and mingling of people did not have all the quarrels and the infightings that we have currently.